Hi all, today I'm going to take you through a pre-training session mobilisation and activation routine that'll take about 5 to 10 minutes, and you can use it before any cardio session involving running, like a boot camp or a run group or an X-motion class, or in particular a lower body weight session, which will improve your movement during the session and also be pretty important in reducing injuries. Okay, let's get into it. Alright, exercise number 1 we call crab walks, and this is for mobilising the hips and also getting the glutes activating. So you just need, I'm going to use a yellow band, need to just put it around our legs between our knees. Start with about shoulder width stance, a slight hip hinge, slightly tuck your pelvis underneath so your glutes are on, have your hands wherever's comfortable, and then we take nice wide strides, maintaining that hip hinge to the side, making sure that the trailing knee doesn't collapse in. So we'll go one way and then back the other. Okay, exercise number 2, we leave the band where we had it for the previous exercise, and this time we're just going to walk forwards and walk backwards with a real focus on keeping the knees out. This will ensure we're activating our glutes really effectively. So striding forward, keeping knees out nice and wide, and then working back. If you find the yellow band really easy, you can step up to the blue or the green band for greater resistance. Okay, our third exercise is a single leg stand with the opposite hip abducting. So just standing on one leg, working on that balance, and then taking the other leg out to the side. Just increasing the range as you go along. Okay, for our final exercise of our pre-training session routine, we're going to do some lying hip extensions. So once again, we'll have the band around just below the knees. Make sure that your heels are quite close to your backside when you lay back. Putting a little bit of pressure out on the band, and then pushing through the heels, raising your hips up to the sky or the roof. If you're finding that quite easy, just to add the element of stability and a bit more intensity, you can turn it into a single leg. So simply keeping that heel in nice and close, pushing through the heel, raise one leg off the ground, and just pushing through the single leg, making sure you're activating through the glutes strongly. Alright, so there we have it, 4 pretty simple exercises using these micro bands that'll take you probably a total of about 5 to 10 minutes. I would advise that you do probably 2 sets of each of those, about 10 to 15 reps on either side or in total. And that'll have you moving a lot more effectively during your training session and also reduce the incidence of injuries.